Hello, everyone. Tom Nappy here, and welcome into this edition of HCAM Sports Talk. On today's edition, it's all about Hopkinton Hillers boys varsity hockey as they recently took down Walpole this past Sunday, and they are advancing to the Division II state championship to take on 3-seeded Canton. The game will take place on Sunday, March 19th at 11 a.m. at TD Garden in Boston. So here is a look back at the incredible playoff run for Hopkinton Hillers boys varsity hockey, plus much more. The 8th-seeded Hopkinton Hillers boys hockey team battled 4th-seeded Walpole on Sunday, March 12th in the Division II state semifinals at Loring Arena. Here's a look at what happened.
And certainly two very spirited student section. And it's just a great atmosphere here tonight. As Walpole looking to provide some pressure along the corner. And a good battle along the near side, boys, as it's going to be sent over to number 22, Grady Murphy, and he will have the first goal of the game. 1-0 Walpole. That score comes at 8:20 left to go in the first period. Jammed up along the near side. Title lost his stick there. McPherson puts it in! Wow! Talk about the right place at the right time. Cam McPherson able to gather up the loose puck right in front of the net and pop it in. We're tied at 1 apiece. Great response by the Hillers. And that score comes at 4:38 left to go in the first period. Getting kicked out of the face-off was Finkelstein. Mara takes it around, puts it out. Manser with a shot and a loose puck, and Mara puts it another, waving it off. They're waving off the goal. And I think time expired before he put in the goal. So it will be the end of the first period. So Mara just not able to get that shot off in time. He got it off about a second after the buzzer sounded. Manser gets it across to the far side. Mara approaching, and I believe that was off the post. Jammed up along the near side boards. Cardino trying to dig it out. Sends it over to the blue line. Approaching, shot in! What a goal by Pavitt Mara! An absolute rocket! And the Hillers able to take advantage of the power play, and they take the lead at 12:38 left to go in the second period. Wow! Able to get it out of the jam was Cox. There's a wrister, and that's a little high there by Curran. Up along the near side now, Mara does it again! Pavitt Mara breaks up the near side and puts it in! It's Pavitt Mara's world, and we're all just living in it. 3-1 at 10:55 left to go in the second period. Sent around by Jackson. Over to Biancala. Great steal by Mara. Here he goes. Pavitt Mara to the net. Backhander, no! Did it go in? Yes, it did! Hat trick, Pavitt Mara. It rung around the crossbar and went in. Pavitt Mara with the hat trick. Unbelievable. all 3 goals in this second period for Pavitt Mara. He gets this one at 7:28 left, and oh yeah, that was a shorthanded goal by the Hillers. It was McPherson. Mara to the net, rings it in! Number 4 scores goal number 4. Pavitt Mara makes it a 5-1 game. And he has not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 goals in this game and in this period. And the Hillers, if they are able to hang on, they will advance on to the Division II state championship to take on Canton, but we still have 15 more minutes left of hockey. With it is Biancala, there's a shot turned away. Well, Walpole's established some decent pressure in this third period. But Jack Lang holding strong in net. Top of the circle, Biancala sends it across. Finkelstein getting in there along with Curran. But I think the Hillers, they've just done a tremendous job staying in front of the puck and staying on their man and just defending extremely well, not giving Walpole really any space to work with. Driving up the ice, Biancala leaves it out, and a misfire there by Walsh. Into Walpole territory. Mara. Hiller's gonna pass it around, burn off that time. 10 seconds left. And that is going to do it! The Hopkinton Hillers are going to the Division II State Championship. They take down Walpole 5-1. What an unbelievable performance by the Hopkinton Hillers. And now they're going to greet their fans as they will advance on to the state championship. Unbelievable. Cam McPherson netted the first goal to tie it up at 1 apiece back in the first period with 4:38 left. And then the second period, it was the Pavitt Mara show as he nets one at 12:38 left, 10:55 left, another one, a shorthanded goal at 7:28 left. And then, why not, a fourth goal with 1:41 left to help the Hillers take down Walpole 5-1 and advance on to the Division II State Championship. Walpole's season comes to an end with a record of 15-7-2. The Hillers improved to 20 wins, 4 losses, no ties, and they are moving on to take on the Bulldogs of Canton.
Coach, you're heading to the Division II State Championship. How does it feel?
Feels incredible, Tom. I think it's something that the boys have been building towards certainly all year. I think it's been going on for 2 years now since, I walked in the door, and I couldn't be happier for these boys. They just earned themselves an opportunity of a lifetime.
Pavitt Mara, 4-goal second period. Can you talk about his performance tonight?
Yeah, he was outstanding. I mean, I run out of words, to talk about his play, but I don't know if there's a more dangerous goal scorer in the entire state. He's awesome.
I have to agree with you. And Jack Lang, absolutely tremendous in net against a very good Walpole team. Can you talk about his performance?
Yeah, I'm so happy for Jack. I mean, he stood tall for us time and time again. He's had an outstanding season, and, for him to shut the door like he did tonight, we're not going to the Garden without Jack's performance. He was awesome.
And you got the Canton Bulldogs in the Division II State Championship. Do you know anything about that team?
Yeah, I know they're a good team, and we'll study some tape and we'll prepare like we have for everybody else, and we'll try to put our best on the ice next weekend.
You're heading to the Division II state championship. How does it feel?
It's unbelievable. I'm like at a loss for words right now. I wish I could tell you. It's such an amazing feeling. So we're all pumped.
And I know you're good, but I don't think anyone expected a 4-goal period. That was just tremendous. You just talk about that second period.
To be honest, I wasn't expecting it either. When I got that first one, though, it was a huge kind of weight off the shoulders, and we had a lot of energy from our bench and our fans, so I think that kind of set the tone for the rest of it. And after that, it just started to come, and they just kept going in. So.
And was there any nervousness when you went down early on in the game?
Yeah, I think they brought a really big fan section. They're a high-energy team. You got to give them that. So when they went up early, it was more of just we had to refocus because I think that kind of shook everybody up a little bit. And, fortunately, Cam with that goal got us back, almost right away. So it kind of calmed us back down, and then it was pretty stable the rest of the way.
And everything just seemed to be clicking tonight for you guys. Could you just talk about what it was like in the locker room heading into this game and just the overall mentality of the team?
Yeah, so we came in, if you look at the rankings as the underdog, we were 8, they were 4, but nobody really had like an underdog mentality about this game. We were very, very confident in our abilities as a team. And, it was just about showing up and playing our game, to the best, and I think we did that today. So.
Well, Pavitt, you guys certainly have earned it, and we're looking forward to the Division II state championship. Congratulations.
Thank you. We are too. We'll see you there.
Here with Jack Lang. You're going to the Division II state championship. How does it feel?
Feels great. It's just amazing, Tom. 4 years, and it's just an opportunity of a lifetime, and I'm so proud of the boys and everything that we've accomplished to get this far, and it's just such an amazing feeling.
And you had a busy night in net, but made a lot of tremendous saves. Could you talk about what it was like playing against that Walpole team?
Yeah, absolutely. They were definitely a talented team. Our coach did a lot of scouting on them, and we were able to know who their shooters were, who their best players were, and I think, as a team, we just did a good job locking in and keeping the pucks out.
Absolutely, and a 4-goal second period by Pavitt Mara. Could you talk about that? That must have just been tremendous for you guys to witness.
Absolutely, it was definitely a big confidence boost. Pavitt, I don't know anyone else that can score 4 goals in a period like him, and he's such a great player. He's such a great teammate. I'm really happy for him.
All right, well, congratulations. You guys have certainly earned it. We're looking forward to the Division II state championship.
Thanks, Tom. I'm really looking forward to it.
The 8th-seeded Hopkinton Hillers took on 17th-seeded Norwood in the Elite 8 at the New England Sports Center. It was an action-packed game filled with a lot of suspense. Here's a look at what happened.
Zolotarov is diverted, but able to send it over to Ian Tosca. Good battle along the far side boards. And that is sent back by Ed Carroll. That's over by Zolotarov. Ian Tosca working it up the ice. Big hit delivered. And here comes Carrazza. Carrazza racing. Aaron takes it, makes it. Joe Carrazza again. 1-0 Hillers, none other than Joe Carrazza. He has been absolutely sensational in this postseason. He gets a hat trick last game against Westwood, 2 goals against North Attleboro, and he has one here tonight. 1-0 Hillers at 9:06 left to go in the first period. Up the near side goes Sheehan. Pass across, along the right circle, backhander, off the post, loose puck, and it's put in. Norwood responds. Sean Dittmeyer able to get in there and pop it in off the deflection. And we have ourselves a battle. That goal comes at 8:38 left to go in the first period. Just got by Amato. And now here comes Manser. Manser racing and shot, and it's in! Dylan Manser! Manser just had a beauty of a break to the net. There was no stopping him, and he puts it in at 4:53 left to go in the first period. 2-1 Hillers. Now with it, Moynihan. Pass over by Zolotarov. Scardino sends it to the far side. McPherson leaving it for Mira. Mira closing in, leaves it out, and it's put in! What a beauty of a pass by Mira! And it was Joe Scardino putting it in. And we're going to confirm it was Scardino, and actually, correction, it was Manser. Dylan Manser with his second goal. A great assist by Mira. A 3-1 Hillers lead at 1:13 left to go in the first period. Side, and that'll do it. A tremendous first period by the Hopkinton Hillers. They lead it 3-1. They killed off a penalty and netted 3 goals. You can't ask for much more than that. A tremendous 15 minutes, but a lot of game left to go. After 1 period of play, it's the Hillers 3, Norwood 1, and it's taken away. Sent up over to Valeri. Valeri up against Zolotarov. Pass into the slot. That shot is deflected off of Manser. Over towards the right circle, and just from above the circle, Michael Moynihan puts it in for Norwood. What a shot! It's a 3-2 game. Back to Mira. To Carrazza. Shot, no! Turned away. Loose puck out in front. Carrazza towards the net. And it's deflected away. A tremendous stand there by Norwood on the power play. Towards the blue line into traffic. Mira able to swipe it away, and that'll do it for the second period. A much different story from the first period. Norwood with the lone goal, a whole lot more defense involved on both sides in that period. And after 2 periods of play, it's the Hopkinton Hillers 3, the Norwood Mustangs 2. There'll be 25 seconds remaining on the power play for Norwood in period number 3. You are tuned in to MIAA Division II State Playoff Hockey on HCAM. There's a shot turned away. What a save by Lang, as that shot was from Dittmeyer. Jammed up now along the near side boards. Out in front, shot in, tie game. TJ Martin makes it 3-3. It was a beauty of a feed. And TJ Martin takes advantage. Up the near side, sends it around. Coming out with it, Sheehan. Here comes Lally. Trying to close in. Shot turned away. And that shot off of Mira. Mira has a 2-on-1. Leaves it behind for Manser. Back to Mira, and he puts it in! Oh, what a goal! A great feed by Manser! Let's go! Unbelievable! That score comes at 1:20 left in the third period. A 4-3 lead for the Hillers. Zolotarov gets out in front. Trying to take it around into the slot. That shot deflected. Carrazza has it. And Carrazza lost it along the near side. Puck deflects into the neutral zone. 45 seconds left. Along the far side, sent up by Norwood. Into the corner it goes. And flicked towards the net! Oh! It's put in, the finisher! Joe Carrazza! Unbelievable! What a perfect ending for the Hillards. Joe Carrazza. And that'll do it! The Hopkinton Hillers are going to the Final Four! A 5-3 win over Norwood. And the Hillers move on to the Final Four. A very well-deserved trophy for the Hillers. Unbelievable. The Hillers moving on to the Final Four. 2 games away from a state championship.
All right, a tremendous game by you guys going to the Final Four. How does it feel?
It feels unbelievable. This was, just adding to one of the goals we set at the start of the year, which was to reach the Garden. And to win a game like that, in such a big way, full house, it's really a special feeling, so it feels great.
And the Hillers certainly happy to have you back this season. What's it been like playing with this group?
It's been unbelievable. I mean, the group itself was really the biggest reason why I came back. I grew up with these kids. They're great kids, great players. It's a great group, and we've gotten so much closer as the year went on. It was definitely the right decision. So.
Absolutely. And did you get a little nervous when Norwood tied up that game?
I wouldn't say nervous. I think we got a little reality check because we were flying high before that. One of the things that you got to be careful of is those 2-goal leads. So when we gave it up, it was kind of like, okay, we kind of saw this coming, but, we just had to battle back, and we were able to do it. So.
And Coach Hayes in his second season, what's it been like playing with him?
He's great. I mean, he knows how to fire you up when you need it, how to calm you down when you need it. I pretty much trust his decisions on and off the ice. He's got everything figured out pretty well, so it's been great.
And how good did it feel when the empty netter goal was scored?
Oh, it felt great. It was like a huge weight off the shoulders because, that really iced it. 30 seconds left, I think it was, and, that's when you kind of start to feel like, all right, game's in the bag, so. Yeah.
Well, congratulations. We're looking forward to the Final Four.
All right, thank you. Me too.
How does it feel going to the Final Four?
Feels amazing. This is the farthest I've gone since I was a freshman. It's great being around all the guys again, being able to practice again. It's exhilarating.
Hey, what's it been like playing with this group? It seems like you guys just have a tremendous connection out there.
Oh yeah, I mean, like I said, we've all been playing together for so long since we were kids. Chemistry's there. All the kids love each other. Locker room's awesome. Ice is awesome. Everyone loves each other. It's a great feeling being with these guys.
Did you get a little nervous when Norwood tied it up?
I was nervous since I got on the ice. When they scored, definitely everyone was nervous, but we knew that we play our Hopkinton hockey, and that carried us the way.
How good did it feel when you saw that empty netter go in?
Oh, I shot it, and I knew it was going in. I turned to the student section, got crazy. It was a great feeling to be able to seal the deal with all my teammates.
And Coach Hayes has done a tremendous job in his second season. What's it been like playing for him?
Oh my God, he's the best coach. Great coach. He knows what he's doing. He treats us like his own. All I can say is he's setting us up for glory. That's all I can say. Great coach.
Well, congratulations, and we're looking forward to the Final Four.
Thank you, sir.
All right, congratulations. How's it feel going to the Final Four?
It feels great, honestly. Give something back to the town. Haven't gone this far since our freshman year, and this is exactly what we wanted. This is exactly where we wanted to be. Just another step, going in the right direction.
And you had that great goal. You went end to end and popped it in. I believe that made it 3-1, if I'm not mistaken. Could you just talk about that goal? That was just tremendous.
I think that was the second goal. I lost their forward who was forechecking me, cutting, and then I decided to walk all the way up the ice, and their D-man was just begging to be toe dragged, and I took a good shot. Their goalie fumbled it, and I just stuffed it in.
What's it been like playing with Pavimera this season?
It's been great to have another skilled forward on the team. I can definitely trust him when he's on the ice. I know he's going to be where I expect him to be. He has a high hockey IQ, and I know he can catch a pass and take a good shot.
What's it been like playing with Dylan Manser?
I mean, it's been great. We grew up playing together on summer teams and stuff like that, so we kind of already know where each other are going to be on the ice. he's a skilled guy. He can, again, make individual plays. So it's nice to kind of have that out there and kind of know, I can try stuff I wouldn't normally because he has your back if you mess it up. So it just gives you more freedom to do things you wouldn't normally, and I think that makes us better as a whole.
And it seems like your group of guys have a great connection out there. What's it been like playing with the group?
I love this group of guys on the team, going to high school with them all this time. And they were super excited to get us both back. Just wanted to make this team as good as it could be. And I thought coming back could add to that. And it's been great. It's been great to be back.
And can you talk about what it's like to play for Coach Hayes?
He's a great coach. He gives me a lot of freedom with what I can do with the puck. Tells me to activate and go up in the rush when I want to. And, overall, great guy. I love him.
Coach, going to the Final Four, how does it feel?
Feels incredible. The kids have worked so hard all year long, and it's what we've been working to get to, and it's awesome that we've been getting the job done. Can't wait to play this weekend.
And can you talk about Norwood? Certainly a great team and a tough game out there. What was it like to face them in the Elite Eight, and how'd you feel when they tied up the game?
Well, I think that they're a good opponent. We split with them in the regular season, so we knew it was going to be a battle, and we tried to prepare our team for that. When they scored, I think it was a test of probably the number one thing we've talked about all year, and it's focus and our ability, to mentally handle, the peaks and valleys throughout any given game, and that really, if you look at the timing and you look where you're at and the stage you're on, to give up the tying goal, with a few minutes left, that's a pretty big valley. But our guys, their resolve is incredible. They stayed positive, felt on the bench like we absolutely knew we were going to score.
And Dylan Manser had a couple of very impressive goals tonight, including the end-to-end goal when he took it all the way in there and made it a 2-1 game. Can you talk about his performance tonight?
Yeah, Dylan's been an incredible player for us all year, right? He's almost like he's got the skill of a centerman playing the defense position, So when he sees ice, we're comfortable with him taking it. We're very comfortable whenever he has the puck on his stick. He protects it very well, makes the right reads, can make the right plays. But you're right, when he sees the C's part, Dylan's right on it. And, we love when he attacks and he feels good about the play, and he did an outstanding job for us tonight.
Absolutely. And what do you think makes this team so successful? Obviously a lot of talent out there, but I'd imagine chemistry plays a big role as well.
Yeah, I think big time. I think we have a locker room that very, close-knit group. I think all the boys love each other, and, at this part of the time of the year, you need that to overcome an obstacle like tonight. That has to be part of our DNA, or, we could very easily, things could have gone the other way when they tied it, right?
And Joe Carrazza has 8 goals in the postseason now, and I know he's really good, but is he on another level for this postseason or what?
Yeah, right now he's playing outstanding. Almost unstoppable, right? He had, the 3 that he had against Westwood, they were huge for us, obviously, right? But the way that he got his first one against Westwood could have been our biggest goal of the year. Maybe until the game winner tonight, to be fair. But when Westwood came out and scored the first goal and Joe answered about 7 seconds later, our team flows a lot the way 22 is going. And he's been outstanding, and it's not surprising that our team is following.
Yeah, that was a huge momentum shift in that game. And lastly, Jack Lang was terrific in net tonight. I thought tonight was perhaps one of his best games of the season. Can you talk about his performance?
Yeah, Jack's he's a steady goaltender. When he sees it, he stops it. He's been, I like to say to him, like, when he looks calm and he looks quiet out there, that's when he's playing his best. So it might not be flashy, though I know he made a couple of flashy saves, on the backdoor plays tonight. But we wouldn't be here without Jack. There's no question about it. He's been outstanding for us. He keeps pucks out of the net, and everybody, he gives us a lot of confidence, just that it's him back there. We believe it.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, we're looking forward to the Final Four. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Tom. I appreciate it.
On Wednesday, March 1st, the 8th-seeded Hiller boys hockey team started their playoff run hosting 25th seeded North Attleboro at the New England Sports Center. The Hillers got things going in the first period.
It's away from Scardino. Mara looking to turn it up ice. Sends it to Morse. Morse approaching, takes the shot, it's in! What a shot by Drew Morse! Gets away. 15 seconds left to go in the first period. Purpura gets in there, takes the puck to the net, and it's off the side. And now he takes it around, he puts it in! Charlie Purpura! Well, if at first it's not good, pick yourself up and try again.
It was a 2-0 lead heading into the second period.
Carrazza. Approaching, and he nets it! Wow, what a shot! Joe Carrazza! Well, he saw that big opening along the stick side and popped it right in before Kyle Gruber could even react. 3-0 Hillers. Mara pops it off the boards, over to Wynn, and now across the Morris, back to Mara, and he goes! Pavitt Mara, number 4, with goal number 4, and the Hillers lead it 4-0. Along the near side boards, Carrazza escapes with it. Good box out by Manser. Carrazza puts on the move and puts it in! Joe Carrazza rings it around the crossbar and in. Mara. Approaching, shot turned away. Mara with it again. Takes it. And this time he will make it. Pavitt Mara with the heat. Scrapes it over to Purpura. Purpura racing in. And that shot deflected. Hayward with a shot. Backhander in! And that was off the stick of DeRocher, and Purpura just waiting along the corner, puts it in.
5 goals in the second period, and the Hillers would add 2 more in the third and take the game by a final of 9-0. North Attleboro ends their season with a record of 9-8-4. The Hillers improve to 17-4 overall and move on to the Sweet 16. For the Hillers, Charlie Purpura, Joe Carrazza, and Pavitt Mara each had 2 goals. Declan DeRocher, Drew Morse, and James Hayward also contributed a goal each in the dominant win. On Sunday, March 5th, 8th-seeded Hiller Boys Hockey hosted 24th-seeded Westwood in the Sweet 16 matchup. It was a wild back-and-forth first period.
Puts that one wide. Knocked out of there by Purpura. There's a shot, and it is off the glove of Lang and in. Ryan Pizzuto. Title up against Levery. Carrazza putting on the moves, approaching, shot! Oh! Ties it right up! Joe Carrazza! He said, well, you got a goal that you probably should have had. I'm going to strike back and make this game even again. Miller zone it goes. Morris pops it off the boards. McPherson to Mara. Mara looking to drive in, sends it between 2 defenders, and Scardino puts it in! What a pass by Mara! Able to just sneak it to Scardino between 2 defenders, and the Hillers make it 2-1. As Nick pops it out, still battling for it, comes around, backhander, turned away. Some smooth moves there by Resnick. Sullivan with it, coming up the far side. Gets around a number of Hillers and puts it in. Well, Dan Sullivan showing off the moves. Able to work it by a number of Hillers. Get right to the net and pops it in, taking advantage of the power play opportunity. We have ourselves a 2-2 game. Takes a shot and puts it in! Wow! Right by Quinn! Bringing the heat. That score comes at 43 seconds left to go in the first period, and the Hillers back on top, 3-2.
Hillers led 3-2 heading into the second period.
Along the corner. Zolotara puts it in! Wow! I think Scardino might have got a piece of it. But Zolotara put it towards the net. And it looks like Scardino may have popped it in. Looking to send it across. Gets it back as it deflects off of Van der Reyt. Big collision along the far side. Here comes Malloy. Malloy putting on the move. Shot. And it's going to be put in. Tim Malloy, the sophomore, with some good moves, makes it a 4-3 game.
It was a Hillers 4-3 lead heading into the third period.
And Ian Tosca gonna get in there. Sends it to Title, and Title pops it in! A beauty of a feed by Wyatt Ian Tosca to Title. And Title makes it a 5-3 game. And it keeps Westwood's hopes a little bit alive here at 4:01 left to go. Carrazza to the net! Oh, baby! Joe Carrazza does it again! He has a hat trick!
Hillers add 2 more goals and end up taking the game 6-3 over TVL large rival Westwood in the Sweet 16 matchup. Westwood ends their season with a record of 13-8-1. Hillers move on to the Elite 8 and improve to 18-4. Pavitt Mera netted 3 goals for the Hillers. Joe Scardino had 2 goals, Ryan Title had a goal, and Pavitt Mera contributed 2 assists in the Hillers win. The Hillers will next host another TVL large rival, Norwood, in the Elite 8 matchup on Wednesday, March 8th at 6 p.m. at the New England Sports Center.
Hello, everybody. Tom Nappy here, and we are joined by Hopkinton Hillers boys varsity hockey head coach Scott Hayes. Scott, how's it going?
Excellent, Tom. Thank you. How are you?
I'm doing great. So it's been a tremendous season, a very fun team to follow this year. Could you talk about what it's been like coaching this group and your success that you've had this season, and what you're looking forward to next? I know we got the playoffs coming up. Are there any goals this season?
Yeah, I think that, to start off, the season's been incredible. It's it's all about the group of kids that we have, and not just their skill level on the ice, but the level of character that we have in the locker room is outstanding. The bond that the boys have, is extremely tight, and I think that all those things have had a big hand in how successful we've been. Looking forward, I think that we've been on a trajectory where we feel like we're playing our best hockey of the year, and this is the perfect time of the season to do that.
Yeah, absolutely. And this season you got Pavitt Mera back, and he has been the lead scorer on the team. Can you talk about his contributions this season?
Well, Pavitt's incredible. I mean, he's an amazing talent that you don't see on the ice that often. I think that he's really risen to, probably the top player in the TVL. He certainly gets my vote. He's been outstanding for us. He plays in every situation, and the frequency with which, he puts the puck in the net and touches the score sheet on a nightly basis is amazing.
Absolutely. So much fun to watch. And he has my vote too for best player of the TVL. You got some great freshmen on the team as well, in James Hayward, Nolan Iarici, Cam McPherson, and Jack Resnick. And these are guys that have gotten more and more playing time as the season has gone on, and they seem like they're going to be great contributors for years to come. Can you talk about the freshmen on the roster?
Yeah, I mean, nothing makes me happier than having a strong freshman class. The prospect of having a kid for 4 years and they come in their first year and they're ready to contribute at the varsity level is, it's a coach's dream, if you want to put it that way. The boys, I tell those four that, they've been pushing my buttons in all the right ways. They've earned every minute of ice time. Some of these guys, maybe they probably deserved more, but given our roster and what we had to work with this year, it didn't always work out that way, but we certainly, because of their play, we had to work for, to find them ice time, and they've played valuable minutes for us.
Absolutely. They have been terrific this season, and I'm sure going to be big contributors over the next few seasons. You've had some tremendous goaltending from Jack Lang, and it kind of goes unnoticed sometimes because it's such a high-scoring team in a lot of games. But can you talk about the performance of Jack Lang?
Absolutely. I mean, Jack's been amazing for us this year. I don't think it could go unnoticed if you look at some of the numbers that I have over the past few days. He's got a 2.05 goals against average, which is incredible. He has 7 shutouts this season in 20 games. 6 of them came in the league. So he has 6 TVL shutouts, and Jack's been steady for us, and, he's really been our anchor.
And you just had the Martha's Vineyard tournament. How did that go? It looks like another great year for the Hillers over at Martha's Vineyard.
Yeah, we were certainly excited for the opportunity we got to play Linfield in the opening round. Like I said earlier, the boys played great hockey, and it was a full 45-minute effort. I thought against Linfield, we might have taken our foot off the gas a little bit in the third period when we felt good about ourselves, but always learning lessons and building towards a team that knows how to win. I thought that we corrected those mistakes on Saturday, and it was a dominant effort, 5-0 over the host Martha's Vineyard.
Absolutely. And I'm sure it's always a good preparation going into the postseason, having that towards the end of the season. And talking about going into the postseason, I saw that you added a scrimmage against St. John's, and it won't count for anything, I believe, for the season, but a great team to scrimmage. Is that just to get the team ready to get them in postseason mode, scheduling a great team like that for scrimmage?
Yeah, well, 100%. I mean, I think that if we're going to go in the state tournament, as far as we'd like to go, we're going to have to beat some incredible teams. And I think that your scrimmage opponent this week leading up to the tournament is very important. I think the pace that St. John's will put on the ice is going to help us tremendously get prepared for our first and, further round games.
And lastly, Coach, I'm going to throw you in the fire a bit. Is there any player on the roster off the top of your head that has really surprised you this season, that has just come a long way and maybe you didn't expect it?
I probably should have, Tom, but I didn't know much about him. I would say that Dylan Manser has been an amazing player for us this year. He's incredible when it comes to shutdown defense. I don't know if he got beat in a one-on-one situation all season long, but when he has the puck, he can really push the pace, whether it's that first pass on the breakout or he decides to take it up the ice. We talk a lot about, entering the offensive zone, with possession, and we want to control the puck. And when Dylan's on the ice, he gives us an absolute weapon that we're able to do that.
I can recall one shot he had from the blue line. That was a goal. It was just unbelievable. A lightning shot. Well, Coach, we're looking forward to the playoffs. Thanks so much for taking the time to talk with us, and hopefully it'll be a deep postseason run.
Hope so too, Tom. Thank you so much, and we appreciate all your awesome coverage all season long.
All right. Thanks a lot, Coach. On Wednesday, January 18th, it was a doubleheader of Hiller hockey. The girls started things off versus Stoughton and got things rolling in the first period.
Wayne takes it, deflected. Secondary shot, put in. Lucy Jean. Approaching. And now out in front as Kelly trying to put it in. And she does. 2-0 Hopkinton DS. Well, it was great pressure, and sooner or later, things are going to break your way if you keep putting that kind of pressure. And Hopkinton DS kept pushing, and Sophia Mazzucchelli out of Blackstone Valley Tech able to put it in with the assist from Liana Patrick out of Nipmuc. Jammed up along the near side. There's a wrister and a glove save off the stick of Bailey. Kelly Bailey out of Nipmuc, a senior. There are 5-6 seniors on the roster for Hopkinton to Sherborne. Oh, wait, they're giving her to the goal, it looks like. They're going to say that went in past the line. So, mark it for Kelly Bailey. And that's going to make it a 3-0 game at 1:27 left to go in the first period. Patrick back in the face-off circle. Wayne, top of the circle, off the defender she goes. Into the slot area. Patrick with a shot, it's in! Nice shot there by Liana Patrick.
Hopkinton Dover Sherborne Girls Co-op drops 4 goals in the first period and ended up taking the game via a 6-0 shutout. Hiller Girls Co-op improves to 3-6-1 on the season. In the boys' game, Hillers celebrated senior night prior to hosting Norton. 12 seniors were recognized for their terrific contributions to the program.
And now, your 2023 Hopkinton Hillers seniors. Number 1, Jack Glenn. Terrence, Karen, and Glenn. Number 4, Pavitt Nera. Karen, Martha, and Sumi. Number 5, Joe Scardino. Terrence, Michelle, and Steve. Number 6, Drew Morse. Terrence, Lauren, and Peter. Number 7, Dylan Mansler. Terrence, Kristen, and Chris. Number 9, Ryan Title. Terrence, Karen, and Dave. Number 13, Eric Crow. Terrence, Michelle, and Dave. Number 15, Vasily Solitare. Terrence, Tatiana Picarelli. Number 17, Isaac Peterson. Terrence, Amy Annette. Number 22, Joe Carrazza. Terrence, Lynn, and Jean. Number 24, Charlie Perpera. Terrence, Priscilla, and Ben. Number 25, Ryan Brennan. Terrence, Kim, and Tim. There's your 2023 Hopkinton Hillers seniors. Thank you, seniors, for the memories you have provided us, and good luck with the rest of the season.
After senior night, the Hillers got things rolling. It was a 2-0 Hiller lead heading into the second period.
2 as the Hillers look to put the pressure on right off the bat. Carrazza diverted. Leaves it out in front. Shot, Mara in. What a start to the second period for the Hillers. Manser, wrister, in! Wow! What a shot! Dylan Manser puts it in from long distance, and it's 4-0 Hillers. Mara pops it off the board, so now here goes Pavid Mara, backhander in! You got Pavid Mara coming down the ice, one-on-one with the goaltender. It typically will not go your way. Up behind the net. Ian Tosca comes out with it, pops it off the boards. One-timer by Morse! Wow! Bringing the fire, Drew Morse.
Hopkinton adds 4 more goals in the second period and would add another in the third to take the senior night game 7-0. The boys improved to 9-2-0 on the season. On Wednesday, December 14th, Hiller boys hockey hosted Norwood in their home opener.
Carroll. Carrazza trying to send it out in front. Mira pops it off the boards back to Zolotarov. He takes a hit as he sends it forward. Backhander, and it's put in! Joe Carrazza! Makes it 1-0.
Joe Carrazza. That's a first period goal, and the Hillers added on in the second frame.
No, Mara's initial shot was just a misfire. Able to get to the puck again, and the keeper was ready for it. There's a goal! Dylan Manser. Manser swoops it over to Mara, who just scrapes it right in.
2 more goals in the second period. 3-0 Hillers heading into the third period.
He's up on the ice. Scardino takes a shot and puts it in! Joe Scardino makes it 4-0. An errant pass, and the senior was in the right place at the right time. Last baseball season. Carrazza, beauty of a pass, shot, and it's in! Cam McPherson! That was an absolutely perfect feed from Carrazza. You don't get any more of a perfect pass than that, and McPherson pops it in.
2 more goals in the third, and the Hillers take the 5-0 win and improve to 2-0 on the season. On Saturday, December 17th, Hiller boys hockey hosted Holliston and got the scoring started early and often.
And Tosca with a shot, secondary shot, count it! Off the rebound from the Ian Tosca shot, Joe Scardino puts it in. Back to Mara. Mara Scardino in the left circle, takes a shot, it's in! And he has goal number 2 already. Mara with the shot, and that hit the crossbar, and I think they're gonna roll it in.
3 goals in the first period, 2 of which were scored by Joe Scardino, and the Hillers would end up taking the game 7-1. Hillers improved to 3-0 on the season. Following the girls' game, boys hockey hosted Westwood and got things going in the first period.
Good pressure by both sides. Racing in, Ian Tosca sends it wide. And out in front, and it is going to be put in by Title. Scardino sends it over. Title pops it in, 1-0 Hillers. Comes at 1:14 left to go in the period. Hillers on the power play for the next 2 minutes. Big opportunity here for the Hillers to start to take charge. Morse, Mara, shot, and that was popped in. Mara sent it screaming towards the net, and it ended up in the top left corner. What a beauty of a shot by Mara.
2 goals in the first period. It remained a 2-0 Hiller lead heading into the third.
And it's just going to flutter there. And now, backhander, and it's in, the finisher, Joe Scardino.
Pavitt Mara adds another goal in the third, and the Hillers take the win 3-0. Hopkinton improves to 6-1. Westwood falls to 2-2.